Thank you, Mr. Marsh, for providing the music for our graduation ceremony today. On behalf of the Yankee Hill staff, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the 2024 Yankee Hill Center Commencement Ceremony. Today, Today we are proud to honor the graduating class of 2024, but before we begin, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to some special guests who helped make today possible. First, thank you to the parents, guardians, and all the supportive people of our graduating seniors. Some of the people in the audience are even elementary teachers here to support you. Your encouragement, guidance, and collaboration with the Yankee Hill staff ensured your graduate is here today. Graduates, please take a moment, smile, find your supportive people, and give them a round of applause. Next, I'd like to welcome and thank Annie Mumgard from the LPS Board of Education, our Superintendent, Dr. Paul Gosman, our Associate Superintendent for Educational Services, Dr. Matt Larson, and our Director of Special Education, Dr. Mindy Roberts. We're grateful for your support and continued belief in our students and staff here at Yankee Hill. Finally, to the teachers, therapists, and support staff of Yankee Hill, including Ms. Kodreski, who came back from Oklahoma to see you all. You have poured your heart and soul into each and every one of these graduates and every student in the building this year. This is a special place because of you and the relationships you build and the social emotional skills you help learn with students and practice every day. Please, a big round of applause for the Yankee Hill staff. Throughout the ceremony, we will be honored with personal remarks and memories from staff members on each graduate. We will also hear from one of our graduates, Amari Taylor. As these individuals come to the podium, please give them your respectful attention. First, please join me in welcoming two of our staff members, Ms. Sarah Freitag and Ms. Becca Rivers. They've worked with all of our staff to collect memories for each graduate to share, along with giving our best wishes and hopes for you as you move into the real world.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. I am a bit emotional already, so give me a second. It's Cisco's fault. I'm going to say to you what we say, some staff member every day in our morning assembly says the following to all of our students, and really it's every day. We all work here on purpose, because there's absolutely no way you could work here on accident. No way. And we could work anywhere else, but there's no way we'd want to. That being said, thank you all for being here. This is a great group of graduates, probably the most colorful of getting ready in our robes times I've ever had, but not in a bad way. Or maybe a little bit, but not really. Okay, I'm going to start with, we have a graduate with us today who's not in the program. His name's not there, but it doesn't mean that he's not important. The reason he's here today is because he was a part of these programs starting in middle school all the way through 11th grade when he started attending his home attendance school half days because he wanted to focus on automotive, and we have a high school here that does that, and that's Lincoln Northeast. And I'm talking about Connor Clausen. This one is a little hard for me too. They're all hard for me. I'm just going to bawl this whole time, but I'll do my best. When I first met Connor, the last thing he would ever want to do would be talk to me. And he was at Nuremberger and I was his therapist there, and he absolutely refused to talk to me. He came into my office, threw things around, not violently, but also not. And he was trying to make a point. And the point he was trying to make was, I'm not worth your time. So I had to prove him wrong and make sure he knew too how worth everyone's time he is. And what I will say about him is that he has worked so hard to get to where he is. He had to trust so many people. And there is no greater gift in the world than the trust of a person. But what trumps that is the trust of a teenager. If you get a teenager to trust you, hold on to that, cherish it. Don't ever break it. Anyway, Connor, I'm really proud of you. You're graduating with honors from Northeast, and you got a 2-year full paid scholarship to Southeast Community College to continue studying automotive. And the other thing about Connor is he always had nicknames. He'd sign his name Pickles. And what would you call me, Connor? Do you remember? You used it yesterday. Just use that one. Mississippi. I could not be more proud of you, and none of us could. Congratulations, Connor. Cisco Enriquez. I don't know how anyone ever told you you wouldn't be able to do this. And I believe you told me at one point in your life somebody did say that to you. And I'm so proud you proved them wrong. I like to call Cisco Cisquito. And I think he secretly loves it, but I don't know. And I also don't care. But when I think of him, I think of who always gets this party started. It's you. You're kind of like the director of a movie. You come out with that little board, and the minute you go, the whole building goes, okay, what are we doing now, Cisco? You've got all the genres of film that you cover. You've got action, for sure. A little horror, but not really. Comedy. Maybe romance, but I don't want to know. You keep that classified, please. His smile lights up an entire room, and the depth that you have, Cisco, as a human being, I can't even begin to describe it to people. He was the student most likely to partner with adults, and also some days least likely to do so, but we couldn't be more proud of you either, Cisco. And I admire so much who you've become. Congratulations, Cisco. Amari Taylor. Sweetheart, you look like a wind advisory. That's a private joke. And also, I don't know how many different accents we'll end up doing today, but we'll do a lot of accents, I promise. When I first met her, the first words she said to me were, "Shut the bleep up." But then she laughed. I know that Amari is especially special for me to talk about because I didn't get to be her therapist. Miss Huertas got to be her therapist. And that was a really good fit, by the way. Huertas is amazing. But I just was jealous. Amari, this year, had a baby. And that baby served as a huge motivation for her to get her diploma at 21 years old. She came back and she did it. And so I hate when I get choked up out of nowhere. Okay, I'm going to tell you what helped you do that, okay? Because I'm the boss of you for the next 1 minute. Your grit, your persistence, your patience with yourself, and sometimes with others, but with yourself. Your stick-to-itiveness, your power, and I say that in all caps, Amari, power. Your heart, your empathy, your sheer strength. And I had to read those because there's so many. I don't know if you would agree, but this isn't even the beginning of a complete list of describing you. And I hope you believe all of this about yourself, if not today, then someday soon, because I'm telling the truth. I'm going to try to pull this off. It's not going to work. You're all going to cringe. I'm not capping. I don't know. I don't think it worked. but proud doesn't even begin to describe how we feel about you either. So congratulations, Amari.
Well, you didn't cry, so now if I cry, I'm going to feel like a fool. Thomas Horner Belts. I think we have to begin by acknowledging Thomas's sense of humor, definitely unique to himself. He always had the capability to make staff laugh and bring a smile to our faces. He also liked to keep staff on our toes. When LPS first introduced wands, leave it to Thomas to turn it into a game. Thomas often tried to sneak in household items like kitchen spoons to see if staff could find them and set the wands off. In all seriousness, though, Thomas has graced Yankee Hill with his uncanny ability to make everyone feel at home and respected. Throughout his time here, he has added life to our school and brings a positive energy to both staff and students. Thomas is a free spirit with a kind heart. He's an artist by trait, and overall, the world is a better place with Thomas in it. Tyler Johnson. I will never forget when Tyler came to me in reading class. As a ninth grader, believe it or not, he was this shy, teeny tiny little thing that I had to pry answers out of. But look at him now, all grown up and graduating. The road wasn't always a clear path for Tyler, just as it is for so many of our graduates. And I think even at times, he wasn't sure he could or he would do this. But Tyler, when it mattered the most, you dug your heels in and you did what you needed to do to be sitting here today. That's something I want you to take with you for the rest of your life, that even though we face adversities in life, your resilience and grit are what carry you. I am extremely proud to see you sitting here today as one of Yankee Hill's newest graduates. Jaden Lavelle. If I had to guess, 182 is the number of times Jaden said to me, "Miss, are you sure I'm going to graduate?" Yes, Jaden, I am sure. Jaden has a great smile and a contagious energy about him. We know that he loves to have a great time and he brings life to every room he enters. He has an incredible sense of humor and, according to Finley, the ability to positively lead a classroom, especially when the topic is black holes. Jaden has made huge strides to not give up on his education. He is a compassionate and fiercely loyal person. He has this incredible capability to lean into challenging conversations and has a desire to seek out the truth. And underneath everything, Jaden is a kind human being who wants to be proud of his accomplishments. I often tell him that he's an old soul, and that's such a unique and incredible trait to carry. You will do great things, and I can't wait to hear about your next great adventure. Proud is an understatement. It was truly an honor to be your teacher. And yes, Jaden, I am still sure you are graduating. On behalf of the entire Yankee Hill staff, I would like to share how proud we all are of each and every one of you, your growth, your determination, and your resilience. Congratulations to our graduating class of 2024.
Thank you, Ms. Rivers and Ms. Freitag, for sharing the joy and journey we've experienced with each of our graduates. Next, I am so excited for this. One of our graduating seniors, Amari Taylor, will be sharing her reflections on her path to graduation. Public speaking is not easy. I'm shaking right now. So the fact that you're willing to do this warms my heart. Please welcome Amari Taylor.
Maybe. Okay. I want to start off by saying I arrived at Yankee Hill in 2017. I was immature and angry, mad at the world all the time. See, I was adopted at the age of 2 and spent my entire life in the system. When I arrived here, I was lost and trying to figure out who I was. I struggled with my mental health and made some poor decisions and had some pretty big consequences. The staff here at Yankee Hill was with me in all of that. They helped me get back on track and taught me there was hope, that I could change and make better decisions for myself. It wasn't easy, but I didn't give up, and Yankee Hill didn't give up either. So many people here helped me, like Bree would sit down with me in the office and help me catch up on my schoolwork. When Ms. Freitag and Mr. Riker would help de-escalate me when I was angry. When I injured Mr. Hampton and he still cared about me. When Ms. Huertas helped me calm down when I was overstimulated and helped me connect with resources in the community. When Ms. Skolka provided a safe space for me no matter what was going on. And Mr. Marsh, where he's seen it all. He's seen the bad and the good since I was 8 years old. In 2021, I found myself in a place where so much was going on that I couldn't even attend school anymore. I was in a scary relationship and I lost my motivation, but Yankee Hill was there when I decided to come back and restart. Even then, it was hard, and I was so credit deficient that I honestly felt it was impossible. But one day I found out I was pregnant, and then it became my why, and then it inspired me to get it all done. I knew I had to find a way to provide for my baby, so I finished for him as well as for myself. So find your why. Find what's going to inspire you to get work done and graduate. You deserve good things. You deserve to finish. You've already come so far. And remember that these people all here have your back, even when they make you mad or they call you out. I promise they care. What I know is this: it's all worth it. All of these experiences helped me learn how to persevere. Sometimes I didn't think it would happen, and I lost hope along the way. Sometimes it just felt like it was too much, but with help, I was able to dig deep and accomplish what I've accomplished. For those sitting here, whether you are a student, staff, family, or friend, if you are struggling, know it's hard. I know sometimes it might feel like it's too much, but what I also know is that one of you is strong. Each one of you is capable, so reach out. Let people help. Find your why and keep going.
Can I bring him up here? Well, I don't think I can follow that. But before you leave, make sure you get a chance to see baby Nolan smile at his mama. It will melt you. Thank you so much, Amari. Okay, now it's my turn to share some thoughts and words of wisdom for not only our graduating seniors, but our current students who are in the back here joining us this morning. I thought about what to say, and I quickly turned to reflection on my first year here at Yankee Hill. It was a pretty steep learning curve. But I did learn from all of you students here is that after giving you an announcement every morning in assembly, you just want me to keep it short and stop my yapping. So I'm going to try to do that here. So as you head out into the real world, we've talked to you about endlessly. I want to remind you of the few things we've taught you here that we hope stay with you. And I started with 5, but I took it down to tell us, don't show us. This building is unique and wonderful, and that our main focus is your emotional well-being. Academics are important, but you can't learn when you're dysregulated. Our biggest goal for you was met. You learned how to self-regulate. You learned how to move through your emotions, and you now know that a feeling doesn't last forever. So when you find yourself feeling a big emotion, tell us, using school work-appropriate language. Don't show us. There's nothing you can get through if you tell someone what you're feeling instead of showing them through negative actions. And when you do take a big emotion too far, because every one of us does, take ownership and change your response the next time. Number 2, we all need feedback to grow. Yes, much to your dismay and the painfulness you must have experienced from those eye rolls you gave us, you heard constant feedback from the Yankee Hill staff. Feedback to keep working hard. Feedback to stop, go back, try it again. Feedback to process through a situation you really didn't want to. We all get feedback from our family, our friends, teachers and bosses, and a lot of the times, we don't want to hear it. We may not even agree with it. But feedback is simply information to help us grow. No matter how old you are in life, no matter what you're doing, you always will grow. It's not possible to be perfect, but it is possible to grow. Number 3, slow down. One of the most powerful messages I heard at Assembly this year that really resonated with me was shared by Mr. Van Zant. Wait for your second thought. We repeated this over and over to you. Things are going to happen to you, and it's natural to have that big emotional response. But before you respond, pause, wait for the second, maybe even the third thought before you take action. Let your brain slow down your body to help you make the right decision in that moment, and it'll lead to the best outcome. Slow it down. So those are my big 3 takeaways. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding, there's one more. And it just might be the most important thing you hear today. Thomas, Connor, Cisco, Jaden, Tyler, and Amari. Your lives have presented you with circumstances and challenges that led you here today. I know each of you, along with everyone in this room, knows how badly it hurts to have someone or something taken away from you, how painful it is to lose someone or something. The best part about today, in my opinion, you have something that no one can take away from you. Your diploma is yours. You might literally lose it and call Bree for a new one, and we'll get you a new one, but it's yours. It shows the world you can do hard things, you can finish what you started, you have the skill of perseverance. It shows you have places to go and things to accomplish. So take your diploma and the lessons you've learned here today to create the life you want. And please come back, drop in any time, and tell us all about the wonderful things in your lives. And in the spirit of how we always end Assembly at Yankee Hill, one final reminder, we got you. Before we start our 23-24 slideshow, we want to extend a special thanks to Dr. James Blake of the Bay Focus Program and the teachers and the seniors in the photojournalism class at the Bay High. We partnered with them this year, and they came out and took some amazing, beautiful senior pictures of our graduates in all their glory. Thank you, Bree. That was wonderful. All right, it's now time for the presentation of the certificates. So, Miss Rivers and Miss Freitag, please join me. Graduates, when your name is read, please come to the podium to receive your diploma. Make sure you pause because your picture will be taken. Then you'll notice the staff are lining the perimeter. You're going to walk around and they're going to hug, high five, handshake you, celebrate with you, walk right down the middle and back to your seat. Ms. Rivers, Mrs. Freitag.
All right, y'all. This is a once-in-a-lifetime day. With the classy Francisco Sisquito Enriquez. Come get your diploma. With the hilarious Thomas Horner Belts, please come get your diploma. That part's kind of getting me a little bit. Okay. Fantastic, Tyler Johnson. Come on up and get your diploma. Hey, Jaden Lavelle, come get your diploma. You're graduating. And last but not least, amazing Amari Taylor. Would you and Nolan get your diploma? That's not last, because look who's right here. Connor Clausen, get over here. And if you don't hug me, you're in trouble. Congratulations, graduates. We always knew you could do it. I want to let everyone know we do have cake and some refreshments in room 120, so please do not leave without having a piece of cake. We'll all be out here kind of mulling about, so come talk to your graduates. Congratulations.
Oh, whoa, we haven't done the final thing. Hold tight. We're not official graduates yet. I know, sorry, Mr. Van Zant. I always disappoint him. Okay, here we are. Graduates, please stand. You may now move the tassel on your mortarboard to the left to indicate you are a graduate of Yankee Hill Education Center with the Lincoln Public Schools. I present you with the 2024 graduating class of Yankee Hill.